So it's time for Dear Bombshell. Very emotional day. It was definitely living up to Friday the 13th. I started off, I tried to sleep in because I stayed up too late. I watched That's the World News polka. I love watching the world news, and last night was technically their Friday night. It was not Friday to them tonight, so they always do it early, a night before. That means there's no world news on Saturday, but there will be on Sunday. I just miss them like crazy on Saturday. Anyway, it was very informative, very good, and I loved watching that show. Went to bed about 6, got up about 11, and started my day. And it was a day. We were discussing, it was payday, so I had to get my things written out the way I wanted it done. And let's just go throughout my day. After that, went and got ready for the day and everything. And right before we decided to go out and run our errands, I find out the 90s country singer. And I had all the cassette tapes back in the 90s that you could think of in my Cutlass Sierra driving to high school. Anyway, and I got to see him at one of the local areas in concert. I just wish I would have got to meet him. Had passed away at age 60 from lung and bladder cancer, and that's Doug Supernaw. You talk about earth-shattering. There was two songs, well, he had a lot of songs that I liked, but two that made a huge, I always said that one of the first songs that would be played at my wedding would probably be Not Enough Hours in This Night. And the fast song, because I always found it hilarious, What Do You Do About Me? And I loved his sense of humor on Long Tall Texan. I loved his I Don't Call Him Daddy and Reno. And oh goodness, I know I'm forgetting some songs, but anyway, it broke my heart. I was like, first we lost, Joe Diffie, and then Kenny Rogers, and now Doug Supernaw. And it's just like, wow, thank you 2020. I posted a lot of his videos today to my page, and it blew me away. It really did. Then from there, went on. I had a busting headache when I first got up. I mean, it was like boom, 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 okay? So then after that, I was like, okay, get yourself together. Let's try and get this game plan going for, you're going to be working the next 5 days. You got to realize in your head what you need for the next 5 days so you can go from there. Sometimes for a blonde, that's very hard to do. Just saying. So, first we went over to Aldi's because I needed, they were out of blueberries. I mean, come on, Aldi's, get it together, okay? Got the staples that I needed, though, which was like apples, milk, and grapes, and raisins, nuts, penguins, which is the generic to the goldfish, because right now they're like, the goldfish is my go-to, just saying. And that was basically what we got. So then after that good fun stuff, and on my yogurt, I couldn't forget my yogurt. We went over to Goodwill and got some kid books because I'm going to donate them to Fleschner's in exchange for some historical romances. Got some historical romances at Goodwill. Then we went right over to County Market. Got our staples over there, and then I paid for 2 Hope bags and gave a little bit to the kettle out front because it was World Kindness Day today. And I try to do this every year where I buy, last year I bought four bags. This year so far I bought 2. We're going to see if I'm going to be able to buy 4 bags next paycheck or just 2. I would like to buy 4 bags to say that I, got more than I did last year. Because I always try to do a little bit better, than I did last year for the needy. And I really hope that I can do that this year. We'll just have to see how that goes. I did not get to one of the areas I wanted to go today, and that didn't hit me until after that place was closed. But hey, it is what it is. If you're a veteran, till the 15th, you can get 20% off over at Dollar General. We didn't make it there today. We're planning on making it there tomorrow, God willing. I work the next 5 days, but we were trying to plan out, since, Grandpa's doctor's appointment, he's changing doctors, and we canceled that. What are we going to do next Thursday? So we decided we're going up to Tuscola at the Fleschner's Candy Kitchen, and we're going to eat the chicken and noodles, because me and Grandpa have been talking about chicken and noodles forever and a day. Okay, so that's where we're going up there. And then Mom's coming back here. Mom's going with us, and then she wants to run to a couple stores, and we're going to do that. And trying to think of what else we did today. It's been like insane. It's all day, but the thing that bothered me the most was the death of Doug Supernall. I got to watch my Lifetime movie. I got some Christmas presents in the mail today that I just haven't felt like wrapping, everybody. It's like you feel overwhelmed sometimes. This is one of those days I just thought, okay, I'm going to enjoy the movie for a change. So I did, and then I came on here, did the book review for y'all, and doing this. Got some more magazines in the mail, by the way. Speaking of mail, that's where I was going with that. My book club. Shake my head. I had handwritten a letter to my book club saying, discontinue this series. I just did it for the 2 books that one time. They went ahead and sent out that series when I went ahead and sent them a note. So then the girl, when I called today on the phone, she's like, well, don't you know to email or, use the phone. The U.S. mail is so slow. And I wanted to say, okay, it's not the voting system. Mail was there before anything else. So, technically, if you get a payment, you should look for a note that's enclosed. But she said it was nice of her to say this. I could keep the books, which will go to my work mom. And they're going to discontinue that series on my account, which is fine, because it's too much. My other 2 series are supposed to, knock on wood, be here this coming week. She didn't know when. So I'm anxious for that. Just saying. Other than that, how's life going? It's overwhelming. I think if I could sit on Santa's lap, I would say a lot to him. I'd say, Dear Santa, 2020 has been overwhelming. It has been one of those years that it's definitely going to be one for the history books, no doubt. But I'd say I'm grateful for you making Joe Biden president. Some of you are going, oh God, no. But you know what? It's time for a change. We need a change. A change will do us good, just like Sheryl Crow said, I guarantee you. And furthermore, I hope that Trump does not run in 2024. Please, Lord in heaven. Anyway, but I would ask him to go get my SUV fixed. I would say, put new tires on it, get an oil change, and wherever that squeak is coming from, even though we put new brakes on it for my birthday, find where it is and quit it. And then I would tell him, if you could do some little extra bits of joy for other people who are less fortunate, I would be greatly appreciative. Of course, I would love a Ninja Foodie. Am I going to get a Ninja Foodie? Probably not, because it's expensive. And I would love another digital camera, since mine got broken. But they say that the camera was replaced by our cell phones. It's amazing how much our cell phone has replaced. If you think about it, it's replaced our calendar, it's replaced a calculator, it's replaced the watch, it's replaced the phone book, because you can keep your numbers in there, and sometimes written communication according to who you talk to. Just saying. But to me, I'm old school, I'm old fashioned. I still believe pen and paper work, but apparently some people don't feel that way. It's just disheartening. Not too much more to share with you tonight. I am making a huge dent, hopefully, on my, almost said Halloween, Christmas stuff. I still gotta buy outfits, but I haven't. My mom was always used to my grandma buying her an outfit every year, okay? Grandpa is not the kind to want to do outfits, He's like, okay, we've already got them, their Christmas, it's bought, it's wrapped, they're done. No. Because, my mom's used to it. We have to, still do that. Me, myself, and I'm used to Heck, I've gotten books from Grandpa for Christmas, not even an outfit, and you don't see me going, hey, I need an outfit, you know, or I need to go to the hairdresser. Have not been to the hairdresser since June, just saying. And, you know I've got to go, but it's out there. Someday in the future, it'll happen. Not worrying about that right now because I'm trying to get everybody else taken care of. And lately I put myself last. Is that good? Probably not. Just the way things work out. Anyway, now that I've vented, I feel a lot better. Thank you. I woke up this morning with a boom boom headache. It was just boom boom. You ever have those days? I came in here, took 2 of my tension headache, and I thought, whatever it is, it's just going to go away. And I was even talking with a girl from the bank because I didn't get to talk to her the other day just to ensure everything was, going the right direction. And it was. I was just over worried. And she just says to me, you're doing an excellent job. I think somebody needs to tell you that. And I said, well, I'm just stressing out because I want to get all this done. And she's like, we've got another month until Christmas. Calm your jets. And I just said, you may think we got another month till Christmas, but I assure you, I feel the stress. So if they listen out there about the stimulus check, let me tell you something. We need a stimulus check. Okay? We all need a stimulus check, but definitely. I need a stimulus check. Grandpa needs a stimulus check. We all need a stimulus check. Okay? And if you can up the ante, I've heard talk of $2,400. If you can do that, do it. Because let me tell you something. It won't go to waste. And I will spend it. There is no doubt. My car's got to go to the shop. There is not going to be... I would love to tell Santa Claus, come and take the car and go take it to the shop again for the umpteenth millionth time. I probably won't see it for half the day, but just take it and go. And don't come back until that squeaking is gone in the front end, even though new brakes was put on it for my birthday. We don't know where the squeaking's coming in again. It's weird, weird, weird. And the squeaking part did not happen until the wreck. But you know what? If I was to tell them that now, they'd say, oh, that's not our fault, not our problem, that's yours, Why? Because that's the American way. They pass it to the next person. I'm wound up like an 8-day clock. Anyway, God bless each and every one of you. I hope tomorrow and the next 5 days go smoothly. I cannot wait for Thursday next week because we're going to go to Fleschner's. Thank you, God. And may you stay safe. May you keep your hands washed. When you cannot wash your hands, make sure you have your hand sanitizer. Wear that mask. Now, on an interesting note, I'm going to tell you about something I seen on TV that I'm thinking about getting Grandpa for Christmas. Now, he says that the mask cuts off his air. But they make this new thing, and I seen Reba McEntire, a picture of her at the CMA Awards with this thing called on. It looks like it's called a Z Shield. It flips up and it flips down so you can eat. Covers your eyes, covers your mouth and your nose because it's like a big old plastic right here. And there's just a little thing, you flip it down and you can eat and then flip it back up. And people can not only see your eyes, your nose, and your mouth, but you don't have to have it covered other than that piece of plastic. Now, whether or not some of these stores will let you in wearing it and saying that's your mask, that's another story. Because some of these people that you deal with in these stores, I don't know if they're all there, if you know what I mean. But they should let you in wearing that because it's covering your eyes, your nose, and your mouth. It doesn't cover your ears. It's just a big old piece of plastic with a little piece of plastic right here around your neck holding it together. So, you want to stay tuned on that, folks. We'll see how that goes. God bless each and every one of you. Stay safe. Stay well. I love you all.